Hey YouTube, this is Will with Sperling Speed and Restoration. I'm gonna give you all the shop tour and show you what we're working on and what we've got coming up. This is a 1964 Dodge 440. It's a straight axle gasser car. It's got a big block and a 727 in it right now, but the motor is hurt, and I'll put a stroker big block back in it, and we've done a lot of wiring on the car, gotten all the lights and everything back functional. It's a really nice car. It shows well. It's got vintage magnesium wheels on it, Dana 60 rear end. It's a really nice old car. It'll make a good cruise-in car when it's finished. This is a 1970 Nova. It was somebody's project, and it sat for a number of years, and we're going to redo the paint on it, get it like it should be. And it's got a 400 and a 4-speed in it. We're going to put all the original buckets and original SS console and everything back in it like it should be in black. And it's 70 to 72 400 in it. We're going to take it out and get it all cleaned up and redo the engine compartment, put some wheels on it, front disc brake swap. It's going to be a really nice car when it's done. It's a really solid car, no rust to speak of, and what there was has been fixed. It's going to go back hugger orange with the white stripes like it is now, but just be a whole lot prettier. This is a 1966 138 code Chevelle. I got this car out of Texas. It was a old school drag car. It's still got a 6-point roll bar in it, and just some old school racing stuff. It's got a original 12-bolt rear end under it with some bolt-on bars. Fenders are flared, but I do have a set of OEM quarters to go back on it. We're going to get this car running and driving and moving and offer it for sale. It can be built to suit the purchaser if they so choose. It does have front disc brakes. That is a 66 396 325 horse engine, and I've got either an M21 or turbo 350 to go back in the car. It was set up for a power glide, and it's an original 4-speed car. The pedals and all are still in it. I do have a M21 Muncie freshly rebuilt that could go in it. Like I said, this car will be for sale. We can build to suit. If it's something that interests you, please let me know. This is a 1966 hardtop Nova. This is an old school drag car. It's been a drag car since the late 60s. The original instrument cluster only shows 640 miles, and you can see old school Schaefer decal there. Under the hood there is A&A fiberglass out of Atlanta. That's dated 1968. It's got a Speedway straight axle front end under it, brand new disc brakes, of course old school ET wheels on this one. It's got a very solid car, very solid. Dana 60 rear axle. I do have the bolt-on ladder bars that they had on it, and some other cool pieces. The original seats with aircraft seat belts dated 1968, and just a lot of other cool old school pieces. The car will be built back period correct, but it could be, put back stock. It would make a good one. I have stock front end that could go back under it and all that stuff. My idea with the car is to put it back like it was in the late 60s. It was raced with a big block and a 4-speed, from what I was told, and it'll be a neat car. This is another one, could be sold as is. We can build to suit. If this is something that interests you, please let me know. This is a 1967 138 code Chevelle. Did a 427 big block for it. It's trick flow aluminum cylinder heads, hydraulic roller. Should be a good strong street engine. Got a Tremec TKO 600 5-speed going back in it. Vintage air, serpentine setup, Be Cool radiator. It's got a strange Dana 60 rear end. Put an aeromotive fuel system in it. Rick's hot rod, gas tank. It's got 3-inch stainless exhaust to go back under it. No weeds, cutouts. It was a really nice car already, and we're just taking it to the next level with the drivetrain. Like I said, we'll be posting updated videos on this car when we get it further along. But it's going to be a cool hot rod. This is a 1972 RSSS Camaro. It's got a LS1 and T56 6-speed out of a 01 SS Camaro. And the rear end, torque arm, and everything is out of the 01. It's got 4-wheel disc brakes on it. The underside of the car has already been done, undercoated, aeromotive fuel system, all polyurethane suspension bushings, etc. The interior is obviously not been started on yet. I'm going to get the car, in primer and ready for paint first, and we're going to paint the car. It was the original silver car, so we're probably going to go back silver. I've got some different options for the interior on it. I've got the interior out of the 01 and the original interior. Not sure which route we're going to go with the car yet. It just depends on whoever gets it, whatever they want. I already have put the console out of the newer Camaro in it. I've got all new interior to go in, and it'll all be rewired. It'll be a beautiful car when it's done, and you'll be able to get in this car and go anywhere you want to go. Rack and pinion steering. Frame's been notched for the AC compressor. It's going to be a beautiful car when it's done. Show quality. This is a 1981 Corvette. I'm just finishing up the engine, transmission, some wiring, some other small things for a customer. I built a 383 for it. It's got, flat tops, 200cc dart cylinder heads, hydraulic flat tappet camshaft. It's nothing wild, but it's a good solid 400 horsepower street engine. I've got some other photos of this car that we'll insert. We did restore the front frame section and rebuilt the rear suspension, did some wiring on it, etc. It's a nice old car. There's 45,000 original miles on it. Customer just wanted a little bit more of a hot rod. It's turning out really good. This is a 489 cubic inch big block Chevrolet race engine that we've got on the run stand ready to go. We do engine installs as well. This is a pretty radical engine. It's got CNC ported AFR cylinder heads, solid roller. Gonna be an awesome race engine. This is a 454 big block Chevrolet, and I just sold to a customer. We're actually going to put it in a Blazer for him. It's a good solid street engine. Shows real well, should make good power. Hydraulic roller camshaft, good solid street engine. Well, that's a little bit of what we've got going on here right now. If you've got any questions or comments, please let me know. We look forward to seeing y'all soon.